Hey guys, welcome back to AAA Farms. James here. Been a while. It's been a lot of rain lately. Work's been crazy too, so I haven't really had time to video anything or do anything. It's still got some rain going in the background, and as you can tell, I got the gooseneck hooked up to the Ford. We're going to get hay today. Today's hay day. Got a guy local, roughly 1.3 miles down the street, that's selling 4x5 6 hay for about $35. He's got roughly 22 bales we're going to get today, and then we'll have to find out. Need about 18 more than that, so I'll have to find that somewhere else, or maybe he'll bale again. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna get in the truck, get over there, because he's currently waiting on me, and I'll see y'all in a minute. All right guys, we're headed back to the house. We got 11, so he has 22 total, and we decided to just do 11 at a time because I'm gonna have to make 2 trips no matter what. Normally I do 15, but show you why we're definitely doing 11. All right. So this guy sadly had to sell his cattle last summer because the drought was so bad and nobody could afford hay. You can see that's how we came in. So that's how we're going out. It's rough getting in and out just with the trailer, and even with 11 bales so far, it's been pretty rough. So we're gonna leave it be. Plus it's been raining, these bales are soaked, so they're pretty heavy. But this is the way we're going. Got the 4-wheel drive engaged to get out of here. So he used to run cows in this part. His hay field's behind us. Very nice gentleman. It's really nice that he's local. It's about 2 miles away from my house, so makes it a lot more affordable, considering we're not burning a full tank of gas to get back and forth. Definitely tell this guy, he's got some big beautiful live oaks, or that's not live oak I don't think, but big beautiful oaks. I don't know if he plans on getting cows again in the future, but he had to sell them last summer. Last summer was hard on everybody. Alright, we made it back to gravel, so we're gonna head on back to the house. We'll get all this unloaded. I'm gonna meet him again in the morning and do another load of 11. And then he said he should have another cutting, so I should be able to get the rest of my hay from him for this year, which is extremely nice. So really nice man. Really hate that he had to sell his cows because of last summer. Like I said, I just put everybody in this area in a bind, but definitely a nice guy. Talk to y'all in a minute. Alright, so we made it here. You can definitely tell these are pretty decent sized bales. You can definitely tell they've been out in the weather a lot, which it don't matter. I store my hay right here, so it doesn't matter. Even if I would have got this from the guy before it got rained on, it would have been rained on. But definitely it's 4x5 bales, so that means 5 foot in diameter, 4 foot deep. We got 11 of them. Typically 4x5 bales weigh anywhere from 800 to about 1,000 pounds, how dense they are. Which I can't even get my finger in it. There we go. So they're pretty dense. Now I suspect these are going to weigh a lot more because they got rained on. These things are giant sponges. They absorb all the rain that they get rained on, and these 11 hay bales seem heavier than when I bought 15 last year. Y'all saw me coming up the hill. If y'all haven't seen that video, you can go back and watch it. But I actually had 15 on here, so you got the 11, and then you put 4 on top in the center. This feels heavier. Definitely got to some points that I didn't think the truck was going to go for it. That road coming out, whenever I go to turn back on the main highway, is very steep, and you got to come to a stop because it's a stop sign, and it's really a blind turn both directions. the people fly through there. It's a 45 mile an hour zone. They fly through there doing like 60, and you're not blowing the stop sign there unless you want to die. Anyway, come to a complete stop there, and then trying to come out of that, I had to floor it, and it finally got to rolling. I was kind of concerned, but it got it done. So I'm gonna jump on the Kubota really quick. We gotta take the brush hog off. It's got the forks on them. Take that off. Throw the bell spear right there on it, and we'll start unloading all the thing. All right, since we're outside the tractor, we'll go ahead and pull these up. There we go. Yep, Alright, so that's our first 11 bales. I'm going to meet this guy again 9:30 in the morning. We'll get 11 more, so that put us to 22. We need 40 to make it through winter, so we need 18 more. luckily this guy said that he is going to get another cutting, which looks like it ain't far from needing it. His hay meadow is probably about a foot tall with us going around in it. It'd be nice to get hay from him again, because like I said, he's wanting about $35 a bale, which is really good prices right now. There's another person local that's selling 4x5s as well for $45. There's multiple reasons they might charge more. This is straight Bahia, which is really around these parts is Calais. Some people feed it to the horse. You can feed it to the horse, not wet stuff though, kill your horse. But Bahia, the other very common grass is Bermuda, and then obviously ryegrass as well. Bermuda typically goes for more, so those guys selling that other stuff might be Bermuda, which is typically better for cows as well. A lot better for horses than Bahia, just more nutrition in it. But I like Bahia because the seed, and I'm not sure Bermuda might be the same way, but Bahia for sure, the seed will actually survive the digestive tract of the steers and the cows and all that. And so as they eat it and they walk around and they poop, their seeds in the manure, and that's actually how we got the majority of our Bahia on the property. Especially everything in the 20 acres of the barbed wire, the Bahia was planted that way. Where I got the steers at, which these guys are right there, hard to see. I'll get y'all a close-up shot in a minute because I'm about to have to feed them. And if you're really interested in them, every day I feed them and I do a little short clip, so keep an eye on those if you're interested in seeing the steers and how they're growing. They're going to the butcher September 16th. They're looking really good. I'm super excited. These are the first steers that were ever born in my property to my herd that I brought to the butcher. We did slaughter a steer before. It was one that we bought from a guy we know that normally brings my cows to auction for me in Nacogdoches, Texas. It was not a Charolais. I'm not 100% sure what breed it was, and we also didn't have a section for it, and we didn't feed it as good as we probably should have. So his meat wasn't the greatest, and a lot of that was probably just because he was grass fed, and we didn't have a whole lot of grass, so it was a lot of hay. Now these guys, you can tell, I don't know how well it come across the camera, but y'all can see that field that they're on. We got a lot of grass. A lot of Bahia, a lot of Johnson, a lot of crabgrass out there, and them guys are eating it up, and they cannot keep up with the grass growth with just the two of them. So it's pretty cool. I'll get y'all a close shot of them two in a minute. But super excited. So the white one is actually ours, and the brown one or orange one, tan one, whatever color you want to say, is actually for my folks. So we're all super excited for September 16th, which that's butcher day. It'll be a couple of days after that before we get the meat back. So super excited. Anyway, I'm gonna get you guys a close shot when I go feed these guys really quick, just so y'all can see them, and then we'll call it a night. Not gonna end the video, just call it a night. We'll go get more hay at 9:30 in the morning from this fella, super nice gentleman, and then hopefully in a couple of weeks he can cut. We 4% chance rain today, and of course it still rained. Not a lot, so he might be able to cut this week. He said he's got a lot of wet spots. We'll see, but we'll get the rest of our hay from that guy, and we only need, after these 11 or 22, so I need 18 more. But if that guy, he built a 23, sadly one of the bales had busted, so if he builds another 23, we'll probably just buy all 23 and have a few extra, because it definitely does not hurt to have a few extra. So let's go feed these cows, or steers. Alright guys, here's the two steers. They're definitely looking pretty good, putting on some good weight. Like I said, if you're going to keep track of these guys, just follow the short clips, because I shoot one out every single day. Matter of fact, I'm about to do another one here in a minute. Y'all can see the flies are kind of getting bad. So, not a huge fan of covering my meat with chemicals to get rid of the flies. And normally they're not this bad, but due to all the rain we've been getting, they've been kind of rough. But y'all can see around us. So, don't get me wrong, there are some weeds mixed in with this stuff, but a lot of crabgrass, and where's the Johnson? A lot of Johnson. And there's tons and tons of Bahia all over here and over here, which I actually planted this field and the L-shaped field there with Bahia. So should be plenty of Bahia for these fellas. The like I said, the white one's for us, and you can see the little tan brown one. That one's for my folks. They definitely looking pretty good, putting on a lot of weight. The white one's about, I think about 6 months older than the brown one, so he's actually going to be 30 months when it goes to butcher, and the other one should be roughly 24 months, something like that, so 2 years. So all right, I'll see y'all at 9:30 in the morning.